Hello everybody, today I have something really cool to share with all of you. This is something I didn't even know or thought I would ever come across again. This is an American Fluorescent MS104 Preheat fluorescent strip light. Now, when I found this, I was under the impression that it was going to be electronic because they did make electronic versions of these fixtures, but by how heavy it is, I don't think it's electronic, so we'll find out when we open it up here, but I'm kind of doubting that. Anyway, you may have seen on my channel way back in 2009 when I first started it, this fixture, the American Fluorescent MS104 Preheat Fluorescent Strip Light. Very nice. So, I picked this up all the way back then, and never thought I'd ever come across another one, but here we are. So here's the box that they come in when they're brand new. You can see it's a pretty long box for such a small fixture, but that's because the fixtures came in multiple different sizes. You had 4, 6, 8, and I believe 15 watt as well. There may have been other wattages, but they probably had different size boxes. So let's take a look at the stickers here. We have MS104, that stands for mini strip, single bulb, 4 watt. You have some numbers on the end there. And a taped up box. I already cut the tape here. And looks like it was open before at one point in its life. So let's continue opening it. And you can see the sockets peeking through there. There it is. Oh, yeah, We got a starter, so it's preheat. That is so cool. I know some people have come across these, but they're electronic now. I don't even think they make the fixture itself anymore because, well, LED does everything, of course. But yeah, this is awesome. It's definitely preheat. So there's some instructions here on how to put the fixture together. It looks like some pretty generic instructions for like a 8-foot fixture there with the big sockets. So slimline or VHO or something. Anyway, we'll set that aside. Now, this one has the sockets already installed. I have in a separate video a 6-watt version right here, and the sockets aren't already installed. Now, the reason the sockets aren't installed on here is the sockets are not holding the ballast like this one is. This one, the ballast is being held in place by the same screws as the sockets. So there is not a lot of space inside of here. Of course, we have a very nice sticker here on the side. We have a Hemco FS22 starter. You know, I have the hardest time getting these in here. It's specifically these Hemco starters in this socket. I have the same issue with the one that I've had for all these years. You don't take it out because you're never going to get it back in. And I don't know why that is so difficult to do. See, you line it up and then it goes in. Of course, I had to just tell you the issue to have it not happen, I guess. So this is a direct wire fixture, or hard wire. So you have 2 knockouts, one on either end. You have some mounting holes on the bottom. Very nice, small, compact. Of course, you have a hole for a switch. We'll open it up. We have some information on the bottom of the fixture. Here's the inside. So take out this little packet of screws that it comes with to put the fixture together. And inside, we again, as with all these fixtures, well, they're crammed full of wires because, I mean, look, there's not a lot of space inside of this. I had to use crimp connections on this one because the wire nuts were just too big with how many were in there. You know, I want to put a switch in naturally, and look, you don't even have much space to do that. So, anyway, we'll get to the label of the ballast here. Again, it's a Robertson, pretty typical stuff for these fixtures. It is for 4, 6, and 8 watt lamps. The label is different compared to the 6 watt one. I'll share that with you. Here's the 6 watt one. You can see it's I'd probably say this is an older a older ballast. So yeah, there's not a lot of space in here, and as you can see, the ballast is held in place by the same screws as the sockets. So it's important that it's already pre-assembled with the sockets sticking out. So we'll try to fold all that back in there for now. I did go to the hardware store and pick up all kinds of different switches. I think I'll put this one on there, the little rotating one, because it takes up about no space. However, these push button ones, like I have on my current one, don't take up a lot of space either, so those are nice. Of course, I also have a rocker switch here. So, enough of that extra stuff. Let's see, we'll compare the two that I already have. Well, now I have two. This one and this one. They both have the same style labels on them, including this sticker here. You can see this one's much more yellowed and dirty because I've used this fixture for many, many years. But it has the same numbers on it, so I don't know if that's a date code or something to that nature. And of course this label has gotten quite yellowed. So we'll set that one aside and we'll demonstrate this one since it's already wired up. I have a decent enough combination here with the Hemco starter and this 4-watt Philips lamp. Very cool. Let's try it this way. Very nice. Hold it up by the camera so you can see how well it lights everything up. It does a decent job for a little 4-watt fluorescent. Oh, I love these little tiny fixtures. Too bad they're not made anymore and they're just so hard to come by. Anyway, I could play with these things all day, so I'm going to go ahead and wire them up and enjoy them more, put them to some applications. Anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and also please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.